Hey everyone, so can you play Roblox on the Samsung Flip 5 cover screen here? So just this 3.4 inch, I believe it is, display, a little bit over 3 inch display, instead of using the almost 7 inch flipped out display. So first thing you have to do is get this Good Lock app, which is on Samsung's App Store, and then you can then get pretty much any app you want on this covered display here. As you can see, I have a whole bunch of different things. And then you have your other widgets as well. But then on your Good Lock, you can add in a whole bunch of stuff from hitting this plus. But we want Roblox here. And then yeah, then you guys can see, there it is. We're going to do a couple of games here. First, we're going to start off with Frontlines. And you can see how small this is. And we'll let this load on in. And then you can do volume on this as well. You don't have to have the phone open for volume to come out, which will show off in just a moment here. And when we first log into the game, it's going to say you want to do mobile only, yes or no. We're going to hit yes, which then should restart it to get into the mobile servers only. All right, here we are. So again, you can see how tiny this display is. It is hard to see. For some reason, the sound's a bit weird. Like explosions make noise, but the shooting doesn't. I'm not exactly sure why that is. And you see that's where the guy got me. And we'll hit deploy again. So is this playable? Yes, it is definitely playable. It's actually pretty smooth too. But it is quite small. As of course, it's a 3-inch display. You don't expect it to be very big. So it definitely would make it harder to do, harder to play. I don't know why you wouldn't just open up the phone, but if you just want to be different, you can play it like this. And of course, all the buttons actually are pretty big. There we go, we got them. So I don't know why my sound isn't working quite right, but it isn't. Yeah, so Frontlines, doable. And you can see here, beyond the small screen, some things are a little bit messed up, like these names, except for my name for some reason. All the names are a little bit hooey. We'll hit leave. Next, we'll try out some Roblox doors. I know this was a very, very popular game. Again, all the screen types going to be super small. So here you can hear the volume. Here you can hear the volume. So you do have a speaker right there. Then the other speaker would actually be like right underneath here, like right where your ear would go when the phone's actually open. So get that to go away. And we're just going to join a single player one, because we're not going to be doing this for very, very long, of course. And you can turn up your brightness on here. You can actually screen record if you wanted to as well, and do a whole bunch of other things on this little tiny display. And we'll hit my volume. It's pretty loud too. So we'll tuck on under here. We'll grab this first key. This might be actually more playable than the Frontlines game is, just because the screen size doesn't matter. I wouldn't say it matters as much. As long as you can somewhat see what you're doing. There we go. I was kneeling for some reason there. Again, my fingers are pretty much in the way. As you guys can see, my fingers are quite in the way. So that'd be one bad thing about using this tiny display. Alright, and it is a lot brighter in person than what you guys are seeing through my camera. I don't know why my camera's making it so dark. The camera just is not liking the tiny display. Okay, hopefully that is a bit better. Turn off all the lights. Again, it does look better than what you guys are seeing through the camera. Sorry, my camera just does not like the tiny display. But again, you can see this is actually playable. And of course, it's using the same processor that the big screen will be using. It's a nice display still. It's not really meant for this, But if you really wanted to, you could play on this tiny, tiny display. Of course, the bigger display would be a lot nicer. I'm going to do one more game here. This is Yeet a Friend. This is one of my favorite games on Roblox. Turn off the volume so I don't get copyright infringemented. So again, tiny, tiny display. Yes, I should also show what we were on. We were maxed out on graphics as well this entire time. I'm going to decline that because I just want to do this real fast. And you can see, and this looks fantastic. It's just super duper tiny. I mean, you're literally using about half of the inside display size. 3.4 inches compared to, I think it's 6.7, so about half the screen size you'd get if you were to open up the phone. We can see how well this works. It is, of course, getting a little bit warm, like any other device will get when you're playing games. But the point is, yes, you can play Roblox on the outside cover display. It works quite well. Just everything is super duper tiny, as you would expect. So, yeah, thank you guys for watching. Let me know what you think. As always, I appreciate you. Hope you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye.